So I've had a few attempts at doing this particular video because, hey, you don't want to cast a shadow, for example, over what could be potentially innocent individuals. But I do question that a popular Roman bathhouse, which is apparently one of the country's leading tourist attractions, think about this, is losing, well, £90,000 a year in donations, which is like, well, roughly about 90% of its donations. Because some genius, who I suspect possibly had transformational ideas, maybe came into this particular foundation, maybe in the last few years, for argument's sake, bring in new blood with new ideas, blah, blah, blah. One of these genius ideas, potentially, well, obviously to some in there, they thought, do you know what? Instead of attracting people to a place that for 2,000 years has been known for people tossing coins in there into a wishing well, think about this, we should maybe just go cashless. And we'll, for argument's sake, we'll get some council, whoever, to say, well, it's starting to cause damage. It's starting to cause damage. Remember, a 2,000-year-old bath who, right through its history, had people chucking in coins. Yeah. No, we'll make it more convenient. Because, hey, most windswept and interesting people now want to go cashless, which I don't think, lots of people I know are well cheesed off that they can't visit their local branch in the bank and, quality service because it's no longer there. Or even cash machines, they're drying up left, right and centre, and it's certainly not driven by the public, that's for sure. It's driven by an ideology to push for the cashless society and the Chinese-style social credit score system being rolled out globally before our very eyes, yeah? And of course, this was apparently implemented March of 2022, and they say the Roman baths installed a sign attached to the railings that read, "Please do not throw coins in the bath. Tap the contactless point." And so when you read those words, make this totally pointless. I ain't been there, because that was why most people went there, to toss a coin, into a wishing well. To make your offering. God damn this boy. To make your offering. Oh, jeez. The move by the charity, which was overseen by Bath and North East Somerset Council, well, look, I'm fairly confident you'll have many underling agenda merchants and theosophists and whoever, New Agers and all the rest of it. Underling occultists pushing the cashless and whatever's asked of them, obligation-wise. And come up with some pitch like, oh no, only in the last couple of years we've thought, yeah, actually this is causing a lot of damage to the bath. And somewhere down here, a spokesman for Bath and North East Somerset Council had said, the tradition, think about this, of throwing coins into the water had begun to damage the 2,000-year-old structure of the circular bath. Seriously, putting the monument at unnecessary risk. Oh, seriously, it's amazing what they'll do a risk assessment on, and yet not do a risk assessment on having dinghy surfers and other people who we have no idea who they are, from apparently war-torn countries who have gone through several safe countries just to come here, hold their hand out, and get received as if they were gods. Yeah. Now, there's not a lot of, we had to do a health and safety assessment of that, or, duty of care. You don't hear that on those situations now. And then they go on, honestly, at this point, I think it must have been half a lemon, to chew on. Managing water damaged coins. These, honestly, can you imagine these coins being in there that much? That long, really? Think about this, yeah? After all, well, we know it's at least 90% of their income, yeah? No, that doesn't stay in there that long. Managing water damaged coins. I mean, what are they, sitting there with a duster? And the declining cash usage post-pandemic further supported our decision to look at other ways to encourage support. Ah, thank you for bearing with me through that. But honestly, when I read the title, forgive me. And I'll speak to you soon.